And it's a good Thursday afternoon. How's everybody doing? And Randy Rocks is here with you. It's been a good day today. We're here visiting in Portland, Oregon. And this is our new channel, Kratom 911. Going to put information out here, continue as we always have. Any way we can help, any questions we can answer. We've been there. We've gone through the same type of I guess you could say parts of life as you have, as far as if you've ever had any injuries, if you've ever had surgery, there's a lot of times you just be very, very happy to have some good, what they call REM sleep. And you know what I'm talking about. Pain has a way of trying to rob people of their sleep. And then what happens is, as a person, they do not get their sleep, they kind of get where they let's say, not so happy. And then the family basically gives them a lot of room. And it's important for a person to be able to have sleep. Just very, very important. And the pain tries to prevent sleep from happening. And Kratom, that's what helps. That's what helped me. The Kratom helped me sleep. Now, a couple of key points I'm going to talk about today. And by the way, this is for educational purposes only, and it's very important that we help each other, and that's why I have this channel, to help you, help me, help each other. And the title of the video today is called Veterans, Kratom, and CBD. Veterans, Kratom, and CBD. And the reason I'm talking about veterans, besides being one, I'm going to give a shout out to a good man. He's an honorable veteran that served. Go over there and subscribe on his channel. It's Will G 1986. That's Will G 1986. Go show your love and support and subscribe to his channel there. And Brother Will, brother man, we appreciate your service, brother. You're not out there by yourself. We're here. Hey, I sent you a couple of messages, so get in touch with me. I'll be glad to answer any questions. And here on Kratom 911, there's no cost, my friend. Just, hey, we're here. We're here to help each other. So don't feel like you're out there by yourself. Just give us a shout out here. I'm going to have a meet and greet. I'm headed to a meet and greet in Denver. I'm going to be flying out in the morning. And then I have a speaking engagement in Dallas. So for all the good folks in Big Dallas, Texas, Randy D. Rock's going to see you there the weekend. So we've got a lot of activity here for all the thousands of emails. Thank you so much. I get to them as quick as I can, but I really do appreciate you with these emails. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the love and support. We appreciate you. More than you'll ever know, more than you'll ever know. And for all our veterans out there, thank you very, very much for your service. We really do appreciate it from the bottom of our heart. Anything we can do to help, let us know. That's what we're here for. But we really do appreciate it. And sometimes you're out there, I know, been there, and you're looking around, you're looking, where can you turn to? And not putting down any of these shops out there, but I mean, they're in there to run a business. And if they've never been where you're at, they can't really relate. So it helps when someone's walked in your shoes, you can talk to and kind of communicate with, and that's very, very good. And as part of the conversation today, what I'd like to talk about, I saw a publication, and I'm not going to say the name of it. But the individual who wrote the story, who wrote the article, it looked like a bunch of canned information. Same old story. It had no logic to it. I'll give you an example. Said that a small amount of folks, a very small amount of folks experience that knows or had Kratom. Well, if he calls over 7 million individuals small, I'm thinking, where'd he go to school at? 7 million? That's more than one or two. I would call that a large group. And that's one item. The other item that they love, it's like repeat. They love to say, they keep throwing it out there that Kratom is like an opiate. They keep saying that. And the key is, if the gentleman would do some, let me say it like this, okay? Let's get real here for a minute. I had good friends in college, very good friends. Shout out to all my college friends. And some of them were journalism majors. They majored in journalism. And I remember them saying in their freshman year that one of their freshman journalism classes, they had to learn to do, research, what's called fact finding. And I'm thinking, well, if freshmen in college, freshman journalism majors are taught and they know how to do fact finding, why can't these folks out here that's saying they're professionals, why can't they do basic freshman fact finding? I'm just asking. I just think that gentlemen like Will that's out there hungry and they're looking for some help, and they're searching, and when they run across these articles and the information is not correct, I just think it basically is intensifying what the veteran's going through, because now they've got to attempt to filter through all the misinformation. And they're just looking like all different directions, like where do they go? Where can they get the information? They may, if they have a library, they could go to the public library, but they may be out in a rural area where there's not any public libraries. Think about that. There may not be any public libraries where they're at. And therefore, it's important for them to have access to the information. They can Google it. That's a very good, Google is a good source for them. But again, they get so much information there and they're trying to filter through it. So they look at these reports that are coming across the wire and they read it, and then that information that they see, what they're usually going to do is assume that, well, hey, it's in a reporter put it in a report, it must be facts, it must be true. But what if that individual really isn't a reporter? What if they're just out there and they're writing a blog, for example, and they got some information there, secondhand information. They've never been around Kratom. They've never been around a licensed Kratom dispensary. They may have never even talked or spoken to anyone that actually has experienced Kratom that was because of an injury. So what happens is they may mean well, maybe it's something they heard and they just repeated it. But I would suggest fact find first, friend, fact find. Because there's a lot of good people out here, veterans like myself, that's out here honestly searching to have a somewhat way of life as before the injuries, and something as simple as sleep. Something that a good night's sleep is always good. And they're not trying to go out here, and I'm gonna be honest with you, they're not trying to go out here and get high. They're not trying to do that. They're just trying to get by. They're just trying to have a normal life. That's all they're trying to do. They're not out here trying to be big partiers and party. No, they're just trying to have a normal life. They're trying to be with their family and enjoy their family, and their family enjoy them. It's very simple dynamics. It's very simple family dynamics. That's all they're trying to do. So that's why it's important that we help them, answer any questions, whatever we can do to help each other. It's very, very good. And I'm going to talk more about the information that's put out there. I would say, a good source, here's a good source, the American Kratom Association. Excellent source. So if anyone asks me, they say, hey, Randy, what's a very good source? I'm going to say, American Kratom Association. There's your source. They've got the knowledge, they've got the experience. That's a source to go to, because you're going to get the information right from the main point of contact for the organization that provides information to most of our legislators. Think about that. And that's what we're all working to do. We're working to make sure that in every state, the Kratom Protection Act is passed. That's excellent. That's what they're looking for. Every state, Kratom Protection Act, is going to require licensing. It's going to require lab testing. Oh, there's a lot of rules. SOPs are going to be required. And if these little organizations out here in these head shops, nothing against them, but they're going to get out of business. They're not even going to deal with staying in the business. They're just going to get out of the business. And then these individuals that's selling all this on the internet, it's not lab tested, there's no address from where they're shipping it from, they're going to be out of the business too. That's good. That's really good. And we're going to talk about that more in the future also. But that's why the Kratom Protection Act is beautiful. And we're all going to keep working towards that for it to be passed in every state. Because it's good to have the Kratom lab tested. That's very important. It's lab tested. So every individual knows what's in their Kratom. That should be first step right there. And then it has to be a dispensary that stands behind their product, where you could actually, the customer could actually walk in there, ask the questions. Hey, go in there 10 times. You know, let me share something with you. A good organization. It's Clean Kratom Wellness Center. There's a location in Portland. There's a location in Denver. Go in there. You can hit them up on Facebook. They'll answer all your questions. There's no hype. There's no pressure. And, you know, go in there 10 times. Visit with them. Ask you questions. Write them down. Take them in there. Get a comfort level. Those folks have been into Indonesia. They know. They've been there. They've been there. Been there and done that before, you know. So that's what I'm saying. You should have a good comfort level. You shouldn't go in somewhere and, you know, they've got all these packets and you can't open them. You don't even know what's in there. Think about that. You know what the difference in a dispensary is? Not only is it lab tested, oh, and I'm saying a licensed dispensary, not only is it lab tested, but you can actually open it up and you can see what you got. That's another positive. And there's all different kinds, you know, there's the green, there's the, you know, there's the red Kratom, there's the green Kratom, there's the white Kratom. It just depends on what you're looking for. And, you know, it's not going to be for everybody. I'm not saying that. And something else, you're going to have to be ready to basically not be mixing anything because, you know, I'm just recommending that. I'd never mix anything. That's the way it is for me. I said, you know what? It's not for party. That's not the way to look at Kratom. Some folks go out here and they think they're going to mix it with all, medications that they've got. No, they should talk to their doctor. That's the first step right there. Talk to the doctor. But gentlemen like, you know, for example, Will, that just you can hear when you watch his videos, you can hear what he's going through. It's like you can feel it. You can feel what he's going through. And I would venture to say he's probably tried tens, if not hundreds, of different ways of relieving the pain. He's probably tried just watch the videos. Go watch his videos. You'll see what I'm saying. So it's like the reason he's reaching out for Kratom now is like, where else does he go? What else does he do? Does he not have a standard of life? Does he not have the ability to sleep? No, he should sleep just like you sleep, just like I sleep. Just like everybody should have the right to be able to get a good night's sleep and function every day, not be tired the next day, you know, tired and do not feel like doing anything. You sure wouldn't try to drive a vehicle being exhausted. That's not safe. So, you know, what we're talking about here is ways to be very, very safe. And that's why, you know, while we're discussing it, you know, we could have CBD. A lot of veterans are using CBD now because it's all holistic. That's what they like. They're going to all holistic herbs. And that's what CBD is real good about that. And so, you know, another way to you know, sleep at night, get a good night's sleep, I do the CBD myself. I do the kind that's without THC. I'm just that way. You know, there's other folks, and I'm not saying anything about, there's all different kinds of CBD. I respect, but what I'm saying is, for me, I like the CBD without THC. And that's it helps me to, you know, sleep, relax, and there's no THC in it. And I'll put a link down below for you, if that's what you're looking for. I also have you know, CBD for pets. You know, I have a lot of stories, and I've put those on other videos of where, you know, different fans had pets that they were going to have to put them down because they were getting up in age, and one of them had, for example, had their beagle for 15 years, and the vet was recommending putting the beagle down because of it, the beagle was having seizures. The family gave their pet CBD, and within 2 weeks he was running around in the yard, and they're able to enjoy more years with him, and that's good. I love that story. I love it. And there's more like that, and I'll bring those out in the future. But CBD, natural holistic CBD, and it's very, very good. And I'm going to have more information on the CBD for you. And I have the meet and greet in Denver tomorrow, and then the weekend I have a speaking engagement in Dallas. So we're going to have a super good time this weekend. I've really enjoyed Portland. I think this is going to be my second home now. It's great here. I love the people here. They're super good, nice, friendly. I'm talking super friendly. I guess you say it was a blessing. It really was. It was a wonderful blessing coming here and meeting all the wonderful folks. Welcoming. Thank you very much. Thank you for the love and the kindness. And I'll definitely be back. Definitely will be back. Randy Rocks will be back. And so everyone out there, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy our new YouTube channel here, Kratom 911. We're working on a project you're going to really enjoy. It's coming out in the next few months. I'm going to have a trailer for it. I've been working on it like a year and a half now, so it's exciting. We're all excited. Fans are excited. And that's what we do now. We're out here to spread the word about Kratom and CBD. Help everybody we can have a good life. We really are. Well, I love you. Thank you very much for viewing today. And hey, if you've enjoyed, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. And let's make this channel go viral and help all our friends. And everybody's going to have a good life. And again, go check our friend out, Will. Go check him out there, his channel, and subscribe. I think you'll enjoy it. All right, have a good day. Till next time, it's your best friend in the world, Randy D. Rocks. Talk to you later. Peace out.